penetrated.
He was the son of Zeus and a mortal woman, and could catch snakes with his bare hands by the age of 3. Growing up, he went on to create an absolute legend. He ventured alone into the primeval forest, and slew the terrorizing Hydra in the perilous swamps. He also battled a giant boar on Mount Mantas in the north. But the most dangerous foe was the golden lion. Its tough hide was completely impervious to arrows, but it was facing the demigod, Hercules. Hercules tore the lion's jaws apart with his bare hands, and even fashioned its skull into a helmet. Every time he returned victorious, the entire nation would gather to welcome him. His prestige had already surpassed that of the king, which made the king incredibly jealous. One day, Hercules was drugged with poisoned wine. 3 hunting dogs burst into his room, and mauled his wife and children to death. When he woke up, his hands were covered in blood. Hercules thought he had accidentally killed his family in a drunken rage, and the king exiled him for this very crime. Knowing that killing him directly would spark public outrage, the king used this to completely ruin his reputation. After being exiled, he became a mercenary, spending his days drowning in guilt and bloodshed. The myths of his battles against all kinds of monsters slowly spread across the land. One day, the princess of this nation sought him out, begging him to lead the army against foreign invaders. The reward? Gold equal to his own body weight. After all, who could possibly turn down that much gold?
Eat up.
He arrived at the royal palace in a grand convoy of chariots. Things didn't go as smoothly as expected. The general who greeted him was nothing but sarcastic and mocking. The king merely wanted to use his image to boost morale. Even Hercules' companions were looked down upon.
With respect, I fear that the task ahead might not be suitable for a woman, even if she is an Amazon warrior. I stand corrected.
The king warned that they were facing an army of centaurs, a force so powerful that no one could defeat them. The kingdom's military had already been decimated, leaving Hercules with an army made up entirely of farmers. Their shield formation was an absolute joke. Hercules said staying alive was far more important than killing enemies, so he started by training them on how to survive. But right then, they received an urgent message from the front lines. The neighboring kingdom had been invaded by the centaurs. The king decided to take his untrained troops into battle. Hercules tried to stop him again and again, but the king simply refused to listen. By the time the army reached the neighboring kingdom, the land was already covered with corpses. Judging by the decay, Hercules knew the bodies had been there for a week. Yet, some of the corpses were still fresh. Suddenly, the dead jolted awake, and launched a vicious attack. It turned out they had walked right into an ambush. Tens of thousands of wild men erupted from the ground, and completely surrounded them.